What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Man, we finally got the fight finna go down. I'm glad, man. They say it's gonna be on October 29th, and now you ain't got the talking pretty much over. I mean, people gonna be saying stuff, but the deal finna happen. I'm gonna break it down like this. I've been watching Bud fights lately, and I like Bud a lot in a lot of ways. What I like the best, Bud got some beautiful feet. Bud got some of the best feet I've seen in the sport right now. The way he move around the ring. But what's gonna be, what's probably gonna, what's gonna, I see two big problems that he gonna have in this fight with Errol. This is why I'm picking Spence to probably knock him out before the fight over with if Bud don't do a lot of running. I just believe Bud is not a busy fighter. You know, now Bud is bigger than I initially thought he was. When I've been looking at his last couple of fights. He's actually grown into his welterweight body. I gotta, and he's stronger than he might be stronger than even Spence gonna think when he get in the ring. I do believe he gonna be a little stronger than he definitely looks stronger than I thought he was. And he might end up being the hardest puncher Spence been in the ring with. But see, one thing about there's a couple things I noticed about Bud. As good as he is as a fighter, he's so scientific with it. He don't throw a lot of punches per round. He's not a busy fighter unless he's on the offensive or he got a guy hurt. He's more scientific. And he like to get them real good clean shots, which ain't nothing wrong with when you fighting against a certain level fighter. Fighting against Spence, that kind of he definitely gonna have to have a completely different game plan because Spence pressure and the amount and the number of punches that he like to throw, that's gonna be a big problem for him. Cause Spence is not gonna he ain't gonna change a whole lot of what he do. You gonna have to adjust to it. Spence is good at cutting off the ring. And he hadn't been. I think Spence has fought better. He definitely fought better, more live competition in the welterweight division. So it's not like he been cutting off the ring on a bunch of C-level fighters. He been fighting the top guys in the division. Only guy really left him to fight is Bud and Keith Thurman. If you want to talk about the guys that's been at the top right now, Boost is up. He's coming, but I'm saying the guys that's been there, Spencer cleaned them up. Now Crawford has done some decent work too, but like I said, I mean, by that they got the height is pretty much the same. The reach, Spencer inch and a half taller. Crawford got a 2-inch reach. It's basically gonna be even. Crawford likes to set the distance in his fights. I've seen him come forward against people that can't really punch, but when he fighting somebody like Spence, he's not gonna be coming forward a lot, and it's gonna be different for him because he's used to being able to set a distance where he can punch, and these guys who he fight with can't hit him. And I said, that's gonna be like I said, he gonna have a lot of problems in this fight. It's gonna be a lot of problems. Most of the guys he been fighting been orthodox fighters. Spence coming in here southpaw, so whether you fight orthodox or southpaw, in my estimation, he gonna be at a disadvantage. When Crawford wants to land big shots, his punches are fat. Earl is gonna be coming on the inside of them fat punches with them straight, solid punches and them body shots. And I really believe, I truly believe I could see Earl fighting his fight and from the start of the fight pressing, Crawford moving, losing rounds until it's gonna get to a point where he's gonna have to stop playing his feet and start banging with Earl some just to stay on the scorecards. And that's why I say I think he's gonna end up getting knocked out. Bud got a problem with swelling around his eyes, and he haven't fought a lot of live punches. He really haven't. Mean Machine dropped him. Earl is a much better fighter than Mean Machine. Earl don't throw a lot of soft punches. Crawford gonna have to take a lot of hard punches. That busy jab Spence got, and Crawford got a decent jab, but it's not busy. It's not. I've watched him fight. He's not putting that jab out there like Spence will. It's not a lot of southpaws that jab at the rate that Errol Spence do. It's gonna keep Crawford having to reset. He's gonna constantly be having to reset, trying to get his shots off. I just see how this fight gonna go. Crawford may have moments because Spence will give you moments because he's coming to fight. But I have watched both of them take a punch. Spence, if you ask me, Spence take a much better punch than Terrence Crawford. And Crawford get clean too much. I mean, he get hit flush too much in fights. And so if these other guys been touching him, what you think gonna happen when Earl get in the ring? It's gonna be a good fight for as long as it lasts. But I don't think this going to the cards. I mean, a lot of people gonna probably think it's gonna go 12, but I think Crawford is gonna be I think now he gonna try to be smart, but once he get behind on the scorecards, I don't see him just laying down and submitting. And I think it's gonna turn into a war. And I would be more I would bank more on a guy with the more I mean Earl got he is gonna be high level fundamentals at the high he finna come in there like Tim Duncan, big fundamentals at the highest level and with a major quick pace. And I haven't seen Crawford fight at that pace, so that's what's gonna dictate what's gonna happen in this fight to me. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.